Geraldton Heritage Precinct. For 160 years, these buildings bore witness to the highs and lows of human existence, serving as both hospital wards and prison cells. Here at this little precinct area, you can see Victoria House, Campbell House, Crowley House, Margaret House, Warden's Duplex, which has no public access, the old jail and the maximum security block. Pay a visit to the old jail. Check the opening times of that on their Facebook page. This one here is Victoria House. Victoria Hospital Trail is a path back through time that explores the many different uses this precinct has been put to over the years. These buildings have a unique history because they were evolved from a convict depot of the 1850s to a hospital, then a prison. They are important in the history of Western Australia as a both long-serving jail and for the development of a major regional hospital. We've just had a lovely coffee and cake at the Kailani Cafe, which is part of the waterfront walk. It sells gluten-free products and also has alternative milks available, soya, almond, lactose. So if you're doing the walk, come on down, support the local business and give it a go. As we walk through the town, or maybe even just drive through, you come across these little poles, I guess, which I feel represent lighthouses. They're painted with special art on them, and they can be, some of them are quite, well, in fact all of them I think are quite unique and lovely. Maybe the kids can spot them and see what they can see on them. There are two playgrounds along the walkfront trail. One for younger children and one for older children. There are also toilets as well near both the playgrounds. Dogs can be on the trail, providing they are on the leashes. They may not be allowed on the beach itself. Check with these signs as you get near that particular area. Bikes, or should I say cyclists, are also allowed on the trail.
This shopping precinct here is Sterling Centre, which contains a Woolworths store, a Rejects store, Rivers and EB Games. And there is also various little stores inside. It is located just near Cathedral Street and Chapman Street. Here we are at the Geraldton Railway Station. The Geraldton Railway Station opened on the 26th of July 1879. and was the on the line that went up to Northampton, from Midland. Unfortunately, there is no passenger train services to Geraldton railway station anymore. However, you can catch a Trans-WA bus to and from Geraldton, which will then continue on to Kalbarri. So we'll just do a little bit of a walk around the station. The station has been repurposed for different uses, and it is also part of the West Australian heritage as well, meaning that the station cannot be knocked down. It can only be preserved and maintained. As a lot of stations within Western Australia, they do get repurposed for various uses, whether it be small little cafes, little shops, or sometimes I've encountered where they have little antique shops. So here would have been the original toilet blocks with a terminus line. And as we continue on down, you would have had your various waiting rooms and your various ticketing offices, as well as an area where the station master would have been. It looks like down the end we have what looks like a cafe area. The town of Geraldton has many historic buildings which have been repurposed for other uses, which we'll take a look at today. We have this one here, I'm not sure its original purpose, but today it serves a purpose for the Lemongrass Thai restaurant. And over here we have the cinema building. And as we continue down, we'll see what else we can find. As we continue walking down, we have the Geraldton Sports Shop. Your typical Aussie shop, which would include all your Australian souvenirs. The Golden Dragon. We have this yellow building here, which is now serves as the Department of Communities. Do have a couple of plaques on the building. Here we go. Extension and refurb settlement of the Union Bank building. So with what I was saying earlier, this one originally under the State of Housing Commission Geraldton Regional Office, opened July 1973. And while around the town, you may discover some nice artwork on the buildings. And we also have Yamaji Art, which would be a great place to go if you want some nice Aboriginal paintings. Some of them done by traditional methods, and each painting usually tells a story that represents within a line of what's referred to as the Aboriginal Dreamtime. One rather unique feature is this roundabout with the lighthouse in the middle. It represents the steel lighthouse which we'll have a look at later on in this video. Along the lines of historic buildings, we have the Chemist Warehouse that is set in one of the older style buildings. And we have a clothing store, which is also within one. And over here, we have Whitnoon Fields, which is now, well, formerly a travel shop, not sure what it is now. Fancy a bargain? Well, there's the cheap $2 shop. And just down from there, a couple of clothing stores. And we have the Wonder Bakery and Cafe. A great place to come if you want a bite to eat. And as we continue down, we have another historic building, which is now where you'll find this Cotton On clothing store. Located on Chapman Street, you have the Geraldton Art Gallery, which is also the location of the Geraldton Visitor Centre. Just to get a bearing on where it's located, it is located across the road from McDonald's and Hog's Breath Cafe. Located near Point Moore Beach, we have the Point Moore Lighthouse. The lighthouse was established around 1878 and is one of the largest steel lighthouses in Australia. I wouldn't say largest, as I don't know whether it is or not. And here's the information found. You can have a read at your own leisure. Here's an interesting fact. On the night of October 23rd in 1878, the Charlotte Padbury came close running aground, navigating the bay. It was reported the ship's master, Captain Harris, that the red light below the main lamp had caused navigating difficulties. As a result, the screens were installed, shutting off the light shining eastward. It was also recommended that the lighthouse be painted in red and white horizontal bands, which distinguish it today. There is another lighthouse located within Geraldton, which is known as the Bluff Point Tower, which I would suggest maybe going to have a look at. There is a nice little museum there that you can view as well.
Beach. It's a little high tide today. Nice beach ball swimming. And looking at the views of the cargo ships and crayfish boats going in from the port. Very interesting bird that migrates from Antarctica. Or, is it Antarctica? Let me just double check the plaque of that. It's the Arctic. Some 12,000 kilometres away. Via the Yellow Sea and down to Australia. This bird is called Rudy Turnstone. The Rudy's turnstone is a migratory shorebird that breeds in the Arctic. They arrive in Geraldton from September after flying around 12,000 kilometres. Wow. Let's hope that a lot of them do make it. So if you are walking along this beach, just navigate with care, as they are very good at camouflaging. I'd hate to see them become extinct. Just walking up a little bit up past along the area of the beach. Fortunately, there is a lot of seaweed. But not much we can do about that. The seaweed needs to go somewhere. Beach of Geraldton, also known as Mahomet's Beach Park. Come across this one and I noticed that there was a very interesting Rotary Club surf lifesaving. Yes, while we're walking up to the life-saving area, we'll just get a video of the playground. There are toilets available here. And just got back up around this way to get the back beach sign. A lovely walk around the beach pathway. And in the distance here we actually have the old Rotary Club of Geraldton North life-saving building. And it's a little lookout. Up here, which we'll just go up to the lookout and see what we can see from the lookout, other than the beach. There we have another view of the lighthouse building itself. Oh wow! What have I just found? This memorial viewing platform is dedicated to Chris Mainwaring, West Coast Eagles Football Club, dual premiership player, Geraldton Surf Lifesaving Club, junior Ironman champion. And over there in the distance, way over there in the distance, did I get it in? We have the Geraldton Wa lighthouse. There's a little bench here which says Chris number 3 Mainwaring. So when you do travel on these, do your travelling around, just go a little bit of exploring, as you never know what you may discover that could be of an interest to yourself. There's our new club rooms up the top there. And here's what the club rooms used to be again, another view of them. So we just simply walk around a little bit. We see a nice little painted artwork on these ones here. I hope that you'll never have to use the Surf Lifesaving Rescue, and when you do come to the beaches, you are safe at all times. Now, this is something interesting. The Geraldton Surf Lifesaving Club was established in 1930. And on the wall here, it says a little bit of history about some of the other surf lifesaving clubs of WA. They're not necessarily in any particular order. Just looking to see. There we are. Cottesloe was established in 1909.